Ryan Jackson here. Today, I will be doing a Season 1 ranking tier list of every single character we see in Season 1. Note this will only be taking their Season 1 personalities into consideration. Anything afterwards will be another tier list. I tried doing other tier lists, but I failed the recording, so oopsie poopsie, let's do this one. Topham Hatt. Topham Hatt's honestly a very interesting character in Season 1. He's one of the first characters we see. He is kind of the secondary main character if you really think about it. Thomas is the main character, and who do we see the most often? Sir Topham Hatt. He honestly is a pretty decent character in Season 1. He has decent morals, and he isn't a blumbling idiot like he is in other seasons. So I think I'll put him in C. Not B, because he's not as special as the other ones, but actually, yeah, B, because there's A and S. Gordon's story in Season 1 is honestly pretty commendable. He's an interesting character, but he's flawed. You can see that. He's very uppity. He's very snobbish. He thinks very highly of himself. The strike thing really humbles him, and his arc ends after Thomas in the Mine. Honestly, this is probably one of the best Gordon seasons, period. Thinking this, I'm gonna have to put him in S. This is just one of his best seasons. James the Red Engine. Not only does his theme slap, he's also just a pretty decent engine this season. You get a decent bit of his personality. His first episodes, you see he can sometimes be a bit clumsy on his first day, nonetheless. However, you also can see he'd be kind of, a bit mean. And you know what? That's okay. Characters have to have flaws, and he isn't really that self-important about his red paint or anything like that just yet. So, yeah, he's actually a pretty decent character. Nothing too special, but A. Annie and Clarabelle. We don't see much of Annie and Clarabelle this season, but we do get the idea he kind of tries to keep Thomas in check, which is necessary because we're talking about Thomas the Tank Engine here, and he will do literally anything. So, D tier. They'll get better in other seasons, but for now, D tier. Henry. This is easily Henry's best season for me, personally. He goes through the biggest arc of this season, from being shut up in a tunnel because he doesn't like the rain, for being rebuilt after his gigantic crash, to showing up Gordon, to going on strike with the others. He goes through the biggest arc this season and has the biggest progression, period. So for that, he is easily S tier. The best character of Season 1. Percy doesn't do much in Season 1, in all honesty. You can see he's uppity because he's a bit scarish, but you don't see much of him. He's not a bad character, nonetheless. He just doesn't do much. I don't really have much to say about him because he's just kind of there in Season 1. So, C tier. Toby. As much as I love Toby, like he's one of my favorite characters, he doesn't do much this season. We get introduced to him and we know he's on his old line, but there isn't really much to him, from all honesty. I really don't have much to say here either. He just isn't that special. We see a few little glimpses of him. However, he isn't even in that many episodes. He's kind, you see he's compassionate, but honestly, not much else. C tier. Henrietta. Do I really have to say much about this? Thomas the Tank Engine. Yep, Thomas is easily S tier. I don't think that's much to argue about. Thomas is just such a great character this season. He's just so uppity and kind and caring, and you get that. He's nice, but he's also a cheeky little prick. He plays tricks on the other engines. He jokes around with them. He does stupid decisions. And by the end of the season, you can see he's humbled a bit and gained his own branch line after rescuing James. Honestly, this is a great Thomas season. One of the best ever. So, yeah, definitely S tier. I'd say right next to Gordon, however, still lower than Henry. Edward is a pretty good character this season. He shows up the other big engines and shows that he can be strong and better. However, this is not his season just yet. He will get that moment in season 2. Believe me. So for now, A tier. He's a good character, there's nothing too special. Now to speed through the rest of this. Birdie and Terrence are both... Birdie would go in C tier because you can see he's uppity and a bit more snobbish, but nothing much else. Terrence is just nothing, at least this season. So yeah, this is my tier list. It goes Henry, Thomas, Gordon, James, Edward, Stop Matt, Percy, Toby, Birdie, Andy, Clarabelle, Henrietta, and Terrence. I'll do more tiers like this later. Thank you for watching this video. Like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.